Hey fam, how's it going? High Vibe Oracle here with a reading for you guys. How's it been? If you are new, welcome in. Glad to have you. If you are returning, welcome back. How's it going? I hope the time between us last seeing each other has been well. These are general readings. We'll take that one. So, if it doesn't resonate for you, no, then go ahead, leave it for somebody who it does resonate with. If you do find something that resonates with you, go ahead, like the video, subscribe to the channel if you have not already. Love to have you guys as part of the fam as well. If you're interested in a personal reading with me, that information's in the description box below. I also sell bracelets, and I said last time that I had a new bracelet to share. I actually have two. So this is my Boost Intuition bracelet, which I super, super adore currently. And the one I'm currently wearing right now is my protection bracelet. These are currently on sale right now at my Etsy, along with the other 5 previous bracelets. And the Etsy link is in the description box below. Would really appreciate if you guys gave a look. Oops, we'll take that. But we're going to go ahead and jump right on in. We already have the frog spirit jumping out here with renewal. So we do see that I really get the sense of like waking up, probably because I myself had a bad case of insomnia. And after like 36 hours awake, finally was able to fall asleep and have like a really good rest. So I feel like some of you are coming out of this stupor and really kind of reinventing yourself or turning something back into what it should have been in the first place. Like finding yourself again, something to that effect. I also have change. Yeah. There's a, whoa, wow. Okay. There is definitely a feeling of like waking up to something new. Like I said, this renewal with like the crown, the frog with the crown on his head, like this is something where we really have renewed ourselves and are ready to like make some significant adjustments to our life. Let's see what else we have here. Touching earth, planting something new. Back to that change. And achievement, effort plus intention. I feel like we're almost saying the same thing twice. I feel like what I should be saying is congratulations. Like this is something I feel like you guys have been working on yourselves for quite some time. And now that we have done this, now that we have changed this part of us, now that we have gone in this new direction, I'll put it that way. Now that we've gone in this new direction, we're starting to really expand. Because planning something new here is 3, and change is also 3, and 3 is number of expansion. So it looks like what we're doing is we're kind of stepping out from where we were before and doing something incredible, something new, something that we've never tried before. Got the Queen of Blades here, which gives me a feeling of cutting through some obstacles. I'm looking at her expression, and it's like a very kind, almost neutral, like it's a kind neutral expression, if that makes sense. Like you're listening to people and you haven't made a decision on something yet. I feel like you might be in this middle, like between cycles. And you're really deciding like, okay, where does my path lead me? And really like putting your spiritual practice into work as to figuring out what your next steps are with the Queen of Blades. Let's see what else they have for us here. What else is going on with the fam today? 6 of Pentacles. Do you see some balancing out? We see some monetary balance. I feel like things that were owed to you are coming back. Because I'm looking at these two hands, and normally like the hands are like reaching out, but I see these discs here and it feels more like they're giving. It does feel like they're giving to you here. So things that were before lent out or borrowed from you, things that were given freely without any expectation of reciprocation, those things are coming to you anyway. I also have the Page of Blades. So I do see new messages, new downloads coming in for you. I do see with this Page of Blades, especially the way it's coming up here, like you are going to, I feel like this is going to trigger a new direction when you get these things back. I feel like, especially with here and renewal, I get this idea of being made whole. I feel like you're being made whole in some way, in whatever venture or whatever energy that you gave out to something, whether it was like money or time or just like commitment and attention. I do feel like that is coming back now to you, and you're getting back that energy, you're getting back that monetary value, you're getting back that attention. However, it manifests, it may not manifest in the same way that you gave it out. I do want you guys to keep that in mind as well. I want to do a flippy flip. Ooh, it's the sun. Here comes the sun. Na 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 na. Look at all this joy you have coming towards you here. I feel like whatever path that you're taking here is going to be a path of something that like you've kind of always wanted to do. And it's going to be a path of something that you know is going to bring you comfort, bring you joy. We're no longer like bargaining with ourselves in order to go from one point to another. This is something that you're going to jump in head first with the Sun card. I do see here, like I said, there's just this joy here. I'm just looking at the way this kid is just kind of like, looks like he's dancing on top of this horse. So it's just something with a lot of joy attached to it, something with a lot of freedom as well attached to it, which is probably why we got the Six of Pentacles, about things being brought back to you, whether it's like time, attention, money, however it manifests. It might manifest into money that you may be able to put into something important, put into a business, put into like a trip that you want to go on. This one. Ace of Cups. Look at that cup overflowing. Look at all that love and affection coming. I do see something divine coming your way in the Ace of Cups. This new attention, this new love coming your way. This outpouring of intuition as well. There's just a lot of... It's like a boon. I feel like there's a boon that is on your way, kind of like a job well done. It feels separate from the Six of Pentacles. I feel like, as opposed to the Six of Pentacles being from people around you, this Ace of Cups is a divine gift, a divine boon. Two of Blades. Okay, I'm gonna get one more. That looked really, really... Okay, let's say sticking up. Do you want that one? No. And the King of Blades. Interesting. It's a lot of thoughts. A lot of mental energy here. A lot of mental energy here. I am definitely being told that it's a balance right now of your intuition and your logic. I feel like there is, because the King of Blades is very logical, a little strict as well, but it really is someone who is able to wield their thoughts respectfully, wield their thoughts powerfully, very in control. But I also see that with the Two of Blades, like these are purely your thoughts. These are things that are coming from you, coming from your higher self. This is like, I feel like you're being told to use both of these. It's like, hey, like don't get crazy, don't get too daydreamy. Follow your heart, but also don't be dumb. Don't be dumb about it. And whatever it is that you are working on. Knight of Pentacles. Oops, that one fell. Okay, excusez-moi. Okay, so Ace of Crystals fell down. So Ace of Crystals, especially with like, I'm looking at the Six of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, the Ace of Crystals. This change, this new thing, it is something that is completely new. I feel like it's something that you started out like, oh yeah, I want to do this because I've always wanted to do this. I feel like whatever that is going to shift. So go with what you're trying to go through. I feel like eventually it is, like as most things do, it is going to evolve into something different. It still carries that sun energy. It still carries that joy, that beautiful beginning, that beautiful change, that beautiful renewal. But it is going to slowly turn from one thing to another. Like this is an investment long term into something completely new. That basically stems from whatever it is, whatever this new path that you're taking is going to be. I'm gonna get one more card. What are we looking at long term? What are we looking at long term? Long term? Oh, yeah. Six of Cups. So long term, Six of Cups. I do like this because long term, it feels like we really are going to be looking more into healing whatever was past. I feel like this change, this effort, this thing that you've renewed yourself on, like all things, all growth is cyclical. I feel like this is really honoring. You may be honoring your inner child with this new direction, and you may not even realize it right now that like this thing that you were doing before, they're like, I've always wanted to do it, turns into something else that really does become like the pinnacle of what you've always wanted to do as a kid. So Six of Cups tells me that there is a lot of looking back, in the sense that we're looking back at ourselves and going, hey man, like look at us now. We were doing all this stuff before and it was not that great, but it has been worth it because it has led us to this place, which is, like I said, a place of joy and of freedom and of continuous slow and I would want to say prosperous growth here. So we're definitely starting something new here and I'm super excited for you guys, but this is your reading. I hope you found something that was that resonated, that was worthwhile for you. If it did, like I said, go ahead, like the video, subscribe to the channel if you have not already. Love to have you as part of the fam. If you're interested in something more personal, deeper look into this, with like a personal reading from me, all my stuff is in the description box below. My website link is there, and then all of my bracelets, all 7 of them now. They're all on sale at my Etsy. My Etsy is also under High Vibe Oracle. Link to that is also in the description box below. But that's enough for me for one day. Thank you guys so much for being here. I love you guys so much. You guys could be anywhere else on the interwebs, honestly, but you decided to be here. And that means so much to me. So until my next reading, take care of yourselves.